Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Outlet Podcast. Welcome to the Outlet Podcast. My name is Gazy. I host the Outlet Podcast, and if you want to check that out, that's available on iTunes and Soundcloud, Stitcher Radio. Everything's in the link in the description below, because I like doing podcasts, and I do some mini casts here on YouTube. And the mini casts are much more brief, but they're just as informative. So check those out. Today, I'm going to add another video to my Anime S'il vous plaît playlist, and that's available here on YouTube. Just go to my channel, like and subscribe, and then push the Anime S'il vous plaît. And there you'll find videos about Orange, Ao Haru Ride. You'll find videos about Mirai Nikki. You'll find videos about Dragon Ball Super. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Specifically, one encouraging, uplifting character, Yamcha himself. Yamcha himself. Yes, we're talking about being Yamcha'd by life. Now, Yamcha was a character, if you don't, I've talked to people, even subscribers, USBs here on the channel. If you want to be a USB, just like and subscribe, and you become a USB to the Outlet Podcast, connect and recharge. So, Yamcha is a character in Dragon Ball, and he came out in Dragon Ball, and it was very cool and stuff. Very effective, very intimidating martial artist. However, with the development of power levels and strength and different characters with different techniques, well, the human being was becoming more and more obsolete as far as a threat. And that's what stinks, especially for a character like Yamcha. Because Yamcha got knocked out or TKO'd by a dang Cyberman. And everyone knows the pose. He, crawling up on the side. Everyone knows the pose. And it's kind of it's kind of BS, pardon me, but it's kind of BS, and it's really discouraging for some people when it comes to the human being role in Dragon Ball lore, because at that point, you had to be something other than what you are. Now, Tien, he fought Cell, but all he did was his little Illuminati Rockefeller whatever sign, and he kept Cell down in Cell's imperfect form. But that's all he did. He just kept him down, like beating him straight down into that little in that like the crevice or whatever. That's all he did. I mean, it didn't really hurt Cell. It just kept pushing him down, and I mean, he grunted it and whatever, but it wasn't painful that bad, at least. So the human being role has been obsolete. Now that Akira Toriyama is back, I really encourage you. All of these other animes that you're watching, you can put them on the shelf. Dragon Ball will be, and has always been, and will continue to be, the staple. Dragon Ball is the staple of every anime fan, every manga reader, ever. If you call yourself an otaku and you have not watched Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super, I'm not going to talk about GT. If you haven't watched that, then put down whatever you're watching now. Your Yuri on Ice, put that on ice. Put that aside. Akira Toriyama has been able to add not only action, suspense, thrills. He's very clever. He's able to add comedy and not make that comedy unnecessary filler. The comedy that you're going to find in Dragon Ball Super is literally some of the most funny stuff that you're ever going to watch as far as anime goes. Really, really, really. And part of the filler involves Yamcha. Now, Yamcha, what's awesome is that Yamcha, during the Android Saga, Yamcha was playing baseball. And that's what he was doing. I guess, he was involved. He was being a baseball player. Now I'm gonna stop here and say that what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna resume is will be spoiler if you haven't watched Dragon Ball Super up until the episodes like 70, 71. If you don't know where to watch it, well, I'm not going to tell you where to illegally watch it, but I believe Funimation is streaming it, and I believe VRV is an app that is combined with Funimation, I think Toei Animation, Rooster Teeth, and a bunch of other people, and they created this app where you can stream like all these wannabe Adult Swim cartoons, all these like really indie stuff. But what I enjoy is the anime. I'm currently watching the Assassination Classroom, and that's cool, kind of, not really. I'm gonna blow that up, but I'm watching Dragon Ball Super on it. So watch Dragon Ball Super there. So spoilers, you've been warned. All right, there's an episode where Champa, the god of destruction from universe, I think it's 6, and Beerus, god of destruction universe 7, they're brothers. I think they're twin brothers too, and they're like fighting currently. When two gods of destruction, it's cliche that they fight. So Whis and his sister talked them into playing baseball. Now the warriors from Universe 6 and Universe 7 are playing baseball in a competition. What's funny is Vegeta trying to play baseball and all these other types of things. Please check that out. All of that stuff is very, very funny. Very funny. But what's really awesome is, well, who is really awesome is Yamcha. Yamcha is amazing. In so much that Yamcha is amazing in so much that his technique, that wolf fang move that he does, if you watch Tree of Might, you saw him use it, manipulate energy so it can go up and down. He's a pitcher, and he plays baseball too, but he was able to maneuver the baseball using that technique, so it's very cool. What's awesome is that the game escalates, energy gets involved, and the two gods of destruction get angry, and the two gods of destruction start fighting. Well, what happens at the end is that Whis' sister, who's the guardian protector of Champa, she says, all right, the game's over by a walk-off home run or something like that. The game's over because of a stolen base. And Champa's going crazy. Champa's like, what the heck are you talking about? Who stole the base? Who else stole the base? Yamcha. How did Yamcha ended up stealing the base? I don't know. But what you see is the redemption of humanity, and it's the redemption of Yamcha. The same pose that he was killed in Dragon Ball Z, the same pose in like the first 2 episodes of the Saiyan Saga, is what you see Yamcha in, as he's laying there on home plate, curled up in the little ball. But he did it. He did it. He did it. He redeemed himself. He won the game, and he was alive on home plate, still curled up in the little ball. But that, regardless of all that, he was alive. If you've been Yamcha'd by life, if you've been overlooked, if you've been taken advantage of, if people don't consider you, if you're not considered for certain things, well, don't be ashamed to allot yourself like Yamcha. It's just a matter of what you're gonna do after. Now, I don't know how long it's gonna take you to react to whatever it is in life. If you've been, I don't know, if a teacher says you were cheating and you weren't cheating, and now you're on academic probation and you got kicked out of the class. Now you got to pay for the class again. Well, don't lose heart. If you were Yamcha'd by life, you can still make it. Now, Yamcha's influence didn't matter. Yamcha didn't do anything. He didn't. From Dragon Ball Z, early Dragon Ball Z, up till now. Yamcha didn't do anything. Yajirobe did more. Tien did more. But it's not about everybody else. It's about you. If you are underappreciated, mistaken, if you're disheartened, keep your head up. Keep your head up. Because you can succeed. And it doesn't matter about you achieving the success of a Super Saiyan God. You don't need to. Just be yourself. Just be Yamcha. My name's Gazy, host of the Outlet Podcast. Connect to Recharge.